Are you an Amazonaholic? Are you looking for those amazing Amazon finds? Then Russ and Les have exactly what you need. It's the Manscaping Top 10 Amazon Deals, found exclusively on our website, themanscapingpodcast.com. Check it out today. Click on the link and explore. And don't delay because the list changes every single month. It is the Manscaping Top 10 Amazon Deals, found on themanscapingpodcast.com. Girl, and welcome once again to another edition of the Manscaping Podcast. Now, this is the voice of Russ, and joining me as always, he is the Cal Naughton Jr. to my Ricky Bobby, the one and only Big Les.
What's up,
man?
I had to throw Ricky Bobby in there like that, man.
Yeah, man. You know, shake and bake.
Shake and bake, baby. I think that's one of the only ones I kept watching just because of the Ricky Bobby. You know what I'm saying? The race car references and all of that stuff. So, but it was all good though.
Yeah. You hadn't said the title yet.
I haven't because I can't call it. I can't call it. I wanted to say Days of Thunder, but I know it's not Days of Thunder. Days of Thunder was Tom Cruise.
That's right.
Damn, this is Adam Sandler.
Nope,
movie.
It's not Adam Sandler.
It's his movie though, ain't it?
No.
Oh man, what's the other dude? Man, the tall curly head dude. I know. Mm-hmm. I just can't call it. Mm-hmm. I can't call the name of the movie. Wait,
what you got?
I was gonna say, I don't know. Road of Thunder, nope. Thunder Road, or something like that. What is it?
Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights. God.
I thought I'd give you an easy one after having the streak broken last week, and now you're getting a streak in the wrong direction.
Hey man, so I'm like the Lions, brother.
Yeah.
I win 6 and I drop 6. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now. You win 1 and you drop 17.
That ain't none of your business. Mind your business, boy. Mind your business. Mind your business, boy. Nah. We're going to do better this year.
Okay.
The Lions is going to the playoffs this year and going to get past the first round. So we're going to get Tom Brady.
Yeah, no.
We're going to get Cam Newton $14 million for 1 year.
It probably will. Probably will.
Yeah, he's available.
Yeah.
So is old buddy what's his name? DeShaun Watson.
DeShaun Watson. Yeah.
I think he available too.
So DeShaun Watson is not available yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. So he has not been released. He's only up for trade, but he has a no compete clause in his contract, no trade clause. So he has to authorize who they trade him to.
And it won't be the Lions.
Right. And so I know he's met with at least 3 teams that I know of as of to date at the time we've recording this. So he's met with the Carolina Panthers, the New Orleans Saints, and the Cleveland Browns. But all reports from the organization is that they're not going to trade him to anybody that's in the conference. So Cleveland's out. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, I can see that.
So
he go back. Wasn't he at Tennessee? Wasn't he at the Titans?
Houston. The Texans.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So this kind of brings up an interesting subject.
Yeah.
Okay. So for those that really don't know, he had 22 counts of sexual assault. Not rape, but sexual 22. Assault.
Yeah.
That was against him. And just the other week, the judges said that they're not going to press criminal charges against him. Mm-hmm. So that was thrown out. So all these teams, the guy's has been sitting on hold for over a year. He's only like 27 years old. This guy was probably one of the best passers in the NFL. His last full season, he led the league in passing.
Yeah. They would have put the Titans in, not the Titans, the Texans in the playoff contention.
Right.
Much better. Yeah.
Yeah. So he got annoyed with the team and thought that he should have more say-so and wanted to be out of there. So, and then all of this stuff started to happen. All these accusations started to come out about him, right? Now that the criminal side has been dropped, there's the civil cases. So now there's 22 civil cases, but now NFL teams, a good chunk of them are lining up to try to trade for the guy. Now they've been sitting out waiting for the criminal case to see what was going to happen with the criminal case. But now that the criminal case has been dropped, now everybody's saying, hey, you got talent
with a civil case.
Right. You got talent. We want you.
Yep.
Is there a moral ground that the NFL should take? Because at this point, even though there are civil suits out there, it's all still allegations. Whether he did something or he didn't do something, it's all still allegations at this point.
Well, see, this is my opinion and my opinion only. I don't feel like if you got tried in court, right, in the court of law, and you were found guilty, what makes you think you're going to get, you're going to win a civil case? I know they're different.
So civilly, the burden of proof is much less in a civil case. Right. So there's
needs to change.
So, and typically in a civil case, there's some sort of financial penalty involved.
So what they're saying is I could go kill somebody.
OJ.
And I wasn't going to say it, but I could go kill somebody, right? They don't have no proof that I killed anyone. It's all speculation still. I don't get convicted, raked over the coals in a civil suit that I was not convicted of any wrongdoing.
Right.
To me, that's just wrong. It's about money then. It's about what you can take from someone.
Right.
If going to jail can't take my riches and my possessions, why should a person civilly be able to do it?
Right.
I don't understand that. There's a lot of stupid things about the law that I just don't get. I don't understand. But how do you find somebody not guilty in the court of law? That means you're going through every piece. The police can't connect you to it. There's no evidence to it. There's nothing there, right? You were proven innocent without a doubt.
In his case, he was not proven innocent. He was just that the judge was not going to file charges against him.
But what do you call that?
The case was dropped. It never really went to trial. The case was dropped.
How? And it was dropped because there was not enough evidence. If there was enough evidence, he would have been in jail.
And it's all speculation. It's all speculation because no one is going to really know the truth except for him and those people.
That's right.
And somewhere in all of that, the truth exists.
But I just find it hard and that's my personal opinion. How can somebody be responsible civilly and they were not responsible criminally? That's like damned if you do and damned if you don't. Because if I go to court and say I did it, pay the cost with the law and go to jail for a few years and have all my stuff.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's almost like it's catch-22. We use this as catch-22 for people.
We were watching the story of Brian Banks. You heard of him? Brian Banks was this high school football star, and he had a scholarship that was going to send him to, I think USC or whatever. He was like can't miss prospect, right? They thought this guy was going to be a star. And he meets this girl who kind of likes him in high school. There's a little spot within the school that's kind of like secluded where kids go to make out. So he goes with the girl over there and they're kissing a little bit and the door opens up above them. So he gets nervous and decides, hey, I'm not into this anymore, and leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And leaves her standing there. Well, she's mad and she starts walking away. And next thing you know, she accuses him of rape. And he ended up being found guilty of rape.
No way.
Even though the DA at the time never truly investigated it. Her story changed several times, including the saying that she was dragged down the hall, where if you went down that hallway, there were several full classrooms that if somebody was dragged down the hallway, you would have saw it. You would have heard something.
Right.
That she was dragged down this hallway. The DA and nobody from the DA ever investigated. They just pressed charges, found him guilty, and I think he did around 6 years or something like that in jail before he finally got his conviction overturned. And he was only a junior in high school. This was in 2002 when this actually happened. He was in prison for 6 years and on parole for 5 years. And his conviction was overturned in 2012 when the accuser actually confessed that she made up the whole story. Yeah.
She should have got a pair of ankle bracelets,
right,
and wrist bracelets right there on the spot, and doubled the time.
Yep.
Whatever he spent, she had to spend double. Well, it was something like that happened around me not too long ago. The man just got out of prison after he spent 30-some years in prison.
Wow.
Because she was affluent.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it was a mixed race situation. And she was affluent. She was from an affluent family that was connected with the chief and the mayor and all these people and big business in this area. And they railroaded this man and put him down for, I think it was 30-something years. You know what I mean? And then he gets out, finally gets out. You know what I mean? They overturned the case or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. Yeah. But he ended up getting out, and they offered this man $750,000.
Wow.
That was like, and they said that was the base pay of what you would have made through this time. How do you know what this man would have made?
Wow.
He was just barely out of high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He could have been a millionaire in 2 years. You know what I mean? But it ran rampant back in the day, bro, and it still does to a certain degree. It's getting harder to do it.
The girl and her mother sued the Long Beach School District, saying that the school was not a safe environment, and won a $1.5 million settlement.
Changed their whole life. Changed their whole life. Long Beach, California?
Yes.
Changed their whole life, bro. 1.5 million. How many years ago was that? 2002?
2002.
It's probably gone now, but still.
Yeah.
That was life-changing money.
Yeah. Well, and Brian, he did end up, after he was, everything was overturned, he did end up getting a chance to make it to the NFL. I think he tried out for a few teams and didn't quite make the teams, but I think he finally made a year with the Atlanta Falcons or something like that. But he works for the NFL right now, and
awesome.
And he works for the California Innocence Project, which is a program that helps people that were wrongly convicted, and they continue to try to help get these cases overturned pro bono.
Right. Man, that's beautiful, man. If I was an attorney, I would do something like that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah. But when you go back to DeShaun Watson, it's like, where's the ground, because there are allegations. So it's like, as an NFL owner, do you sit there and say, I have an obligation to win, And because this guy's got talent, I'm going to take a shot on him regardless with the allegations still out there? Or do you sit there and say, I mean, shoot, the allegations against him are far worse than what Kaepernick did. And Kaepernick can't even get a job.
Kaepernick was blackballed by every team in the league.
Right.
But here's the thing. DeShaun Watson is not the first.
No.
He's one of many.
Yes.
That has this type of thing. Look at the killers in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
There's actual players that have killed people.
Yes.
That play football professionally and continue to play football after they have killed people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally.
Yeah.
So let's just be real about it. You know what I mean? Some of these dudes, you don't want walking the streets.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow the NFL kept him on the team.
Yeah, man.
You know? And he will be no different.
Mm-mm.
He will be no different than the other so-called, you know. And here's the thing. You're innocent until you're proven guilty.
Right.
Right. And he's not been proven guilty.
Right. The sad thing is with social media, the court of public opinion
is convicted him already.
Right.
They've convicted him already. He is guilty in the court of public opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays with this cancel culture, what do? Because all it's going to take is a few fans to say, we're never going to come to this team's games anymore because you allowed a rapist on your team.
Well, look at Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, I've been trying not to call out people's names.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
killers in Baltimore, Cleveland, Dallas.
Well, Dallas was a bunch of druggies, so that was a whole different story.
Dallas is all substance abuse.
Yeah, man.
Whole squad.
Shoot, man. Dallas, they had a whorehouse.
Yep.
That was across the field from their practice stadium. The players chipped in and bought a house to where they can take their girls, you know. Yeah.
Think about the basketball players, bro.
Man.
Not everybody's favorite player. Not right now, but before. Almost got jammed up. Kobe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He almost got jammed. Well, he did get jammed up, but he didn't get jammed up. The good thing about it is the team had his back.
Right.
The team held him up. You know what I'm saying? And his wife stayed with him. But that ran rampant, bro. That's in every NBA hotel. I've been to a hotel that had NBA players in it, and the lobby was so thick. The lobby was so thick you had to turn sideways. They knew they knew my short self didn't play basketball, so they had nothing to look for at me. But all you smell was Victoria's Secrets and off the wall perfumes and walking through that, you know, these chicks no drawers on and stilettos. You know what I'm saying? You can see all their body parts. And you walked through because there were some basketball players in the hotel. I
can't even remember the player's name. He played football for the San Diego Chargers and the Cowboys at one point, and he ended up working for ESPN, and I think he works for Fox Sports now. But he was, you know, he's like, man, I had a woman in every city. And I looked at our schedule and I'm like, hey, I'll be in town on this day, you know? And so every city that we played, I had a woman in.
Wasn't it Walt Chamberlain the same way?
Wilt Chamberlain,
yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain with his 1,000 women or whatever.
He had them across the country, 2 or 3 of them in every league city.
Yeah. 42 road
games. You get
games.
to visit some of them twice.
Or
so you
3
get to
times.
See your kids in other states 2 times.
What was
stop making jokes about it.
Right. What was the player they asked him? He had like 13 kids or something like that, and he couldn't name all his kids. I'm like, man.
You should just name them. This is Colorado 1 and, Salt Lake City 2. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait, this is Denver. You know what I'm saying? Hey, South Beach, come in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I always wonder about that when kids have names of cities.
Yeah,
hey, bro.
Paris.
Yeah.
Were you made in Paris?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just made on Paris Street. That's all that is.
Paris, Texas. Paris, Texas.
Well, hey, man. So I was watching this commercial, man. Right? And I was like, that's a good topic.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of manscaping?
Yes, I have heard of it.
Well, they got this whole deal, right? Mm-hmm. You could buy the clippers and the oil and the shampoo and all this stuff.
They call it the weed whacker and
weed whacker 2000.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So not getting too much, but would you spend money on the Manscaped project? So before you even go there, I'm just gonna say, real talk. If you got a nice garden, bro, you got to pick the weeds out.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Because of the garden, because of the weeds swallow up the trees, bro. It's a bad situation.
That is true. That is true.
You gotta keep them little bastards cut back.
So what?
Everybody, y'all should see his face right now. I don't think he ever turned this red before. But
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Come on. Okay. So let's take it a little bit further, right? Let's just talk about just taking care of being a man. How many times you get your feet done?
Never.
You've never got your feet done?
Never.
Not once.
No.
Bruh, I had my feet done one time.
Okay.
It's been within a year.
Okay.
So,
all right. So let's put it like this. You can be the poster boy. You can be the man that convinces other men to not walk around like a cheese grater. Les. You.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you. Let me give you my experience. One day. Right.
Let's hear it.
I got out the bed. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you normally get out the bed, you throw the covers from over your feet.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Bruh, the sheet was still on my foot. It was caught on the heel of my foot, bruh. And it sounded like I was ripping Velcro off. So listen. My wife has been after me. She done bought me home products because she was like, come on, go to the nail shop with me. Get your feet done. I'd be like, no, I got ugly feet. I ain't getting my feet done. I don't want nobody touching my toes. And
Right. So
she come home, she bring the little cheese grater thing, right? Mm-hmm. So use this. Then she bring me the little stone, the little pumice stone. Mm-hmm. Right. So guys, if you don't know what that means, it looked like a rock, looked like a lava rock. And you just wet your foot and you just rub it on your foot, right? Mm-hmm. That'll help y'all out. The cheese grater help you out. But just listen, if you use that cheese grater, bro, listen, don't go too deep. If the meat get pink, bro, that's far enough.
Too far.
If you go one more grate, you're gonna be bleeding.
Yeah.
You're going to be bleeding. You ain't going to be able to walk for a couple of days.
That seems like that is sound advice.
Yeah. You've been there and done that one.
I have done
That's
that
why
one.
I know. I've been there.
Done that one. Yes. Yep. I've done the home care on that side of it. Yes.
So I had the little egg thing and stuff, man. Yeah. You do it and it's supposed to capture all of the dry skin. Mm-hmm. And then you open it up and it's like, and it's like, it's like powder. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you got a weak stomach, careful. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, I went, with her one day, right before closing. Mm-hmm. This is her friend's shop. So they put the little plastic thing down in the little garbage bag down in there, and they fill the water up inside the bag, right? So I'm like, trying to get it up. Now, mind you, I didn't shave my feet before I went because I wasn't trying to look, be 100% crazy. Because, man, let me tell you something. I done damaged $100 sheet sets. You know what I'm saying? I done tore them up, laying there, bro, and sleeping. And then my wife go wash the sheet, right? The fitted sheet. And she be like, damn, what did you do to the sheet? Like, what you talking about, woman? You don't put your damn toes through the sheet. Your heels cut the sheet. So I can only imagine, you know what I mean? If I was to kick her by mistake one night, she'd probably bleed, bro.
They could have kicked you for murder.
Right. We saw blood stain in it. I didn't do it. I just kicked her with my foot by mistake. But anyway, so it's a need, man. You gotta go get them taken care of, or you let your woman do it. What you do it. Soak them dogs, cut them dog nails, and trim all that extra meat off, that dead meat off your feet, man.
I'm just not a touchy-feely person. I never have been.
I ain't either.
I don't like it. Period. I don't even like for my wife to touch my feet. I don't.
When that woman rubbed my foot, man, I felt a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
I was like, you put too much stuff on it. Get gone. Yeah. And I started feeling funny. And the wife was sitting right next to me. I'm looking at her like, you see this woman? She really touching my feet like that. I'm looking at her like, you ain't gonna say nothing?
Is this okay?
Is this okay? Tell her to stop.
Right. Am I supposed to like this?
Right. So mind you, it has not turned me out. So I have not been back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I have not been back. But I have used my cheese grater.
Okay.
And wife caught me. Mm-hmm. She's like, homie. We need to go ahead and get you an appointment. I go, hold on, baby. Hold on, killer. I ain't going unless you go. Mm-hmm. So now it's a damn date. So we're going to sit back and drink wine and let them do our feet. I don't know what I'm going, but I'm going to take pictures of it.
So I said something to Mrs. Russ about this and when we were talking about this topic, and I was telling her that you went.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, well, you should go. I was like, no. She says, well, I think you'll like it. I'm like, no. She said, you should try it. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm stubborn, but this is one thing I am dead set stubborn on. I will not do it. I'm not going. I will use it, man. I'll use my little cheese grater. I will use I got my little rechargeable one that you sit there and just turn it on and just let it roll.
You gonna kill that little thing.
Yeah,
you gonna kill it, bro.
There you go. I got the little thing right there. But I'll let that roll. But I'm not. I do not like people touching my feet. I don't like it.
But it was strange yet relaxing. Mm-hmm.
Because I'll get up some mornings, right? Because we have the little foot spa thing. Yeah. And there's some mornings I'll get up and I'll go downstairs and, put some warm water in there with a little Epsom salt or a little shot of vinegar in there and put the boys down in there and let them soak in the little bubbly. I'll do that from time to time.
To make that thing big enough for you, bro.
It's a struggle.
That had to be a special.
It's a struggle. I'm all the way at the end. It's like I cut off the bubble supply, and my feet are covering up the thing where they keep making the bubbles. So
it's a wrap.
So it's just like I'm just in there with just hot water.
Yeah, I know because I be having trouble with it. We got one. I'll be like, man, this thing just don't work. I got to go get my feet done.
Yeah, no. So back to your original question about the Weed Whacker 2000.
The Weed Whacker 2000.
Would you or have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was taught a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
If it ain't straight by itself, cut it off. You don't need nobody's fingers to get caught up in there.
And on that note,
you don't need no fingers get caught up in there.
Oh, I'm done.
Hey, the bad part about it though is when it grow back. Cause it make you, boy, sometimes, man, good God, it make you feel like you got something down there, bro. You be like, damn. Damn. Need to put some lotion on that.
I can't with you. I can't. Oh my God.
You ever shaved, you know what I'm saying? And then a couple of days later start growing back.
Mm.
And you get I get razor bumps sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I shave too close and they start coming back out, or I drank a little too much liquor the night before. I'll be Wolfman the next day. But you don't get that?
No. I'm not a hairy dude, man. I'm really not a hairy dude. Like this goatee, that's that's all I've been able to grow. Like
I can't get a real thick beard. I get a face cover.
I don't. I'm at the point now, if I could go at least 2 to 3 weeks, I can get a line. And it's not even a full line, but it's just it would look like a normal person's, not even the 5 o'clock shadow. It would look like a 130 for a normal dude.
130, put some mascara on it.
Yeah, it looked like a 130, but that's after about 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah,
but I don't grow hair like that, man.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, I've never seen you with a full face of hair.
Yeah, I've never had it. I've tried. Like I literally, when I was working from home when COVID first happened, I said I'm not going to shave anymore since I don't have to go to the office.
Yeah,
I went a full 5 weeks. I was loving wearing the mask because I'm like, I'm not shaving. 5 weeks where I did not shave. Couldn't do it.
Still didn't look like
nothing.
I went 5 weeks, man. It looked like I had a bunch of a lamp on my face. Man. All the gray coming out of it.
Man, and that's what's pissing me off now. That's what's pissing me off now. It's like I got spots of gray. I'm like, I can't even get a full facial hair, and I got spots of gray. And what's in my facial hair?
Bruh, half of my goatee is gray.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
I ain't changing it though. I love it, man. I can't wait. You know, because
I don't even got the cute gray. Like you know, I've heard women that say, "Oh, I don't know why these men be dyeing their hair. That gray is sexy." No, I don't even got the cute gray. I got like a gray hair here and a gray hair there. That's it. I don't, it's just. It doesn't look like mine. Like
one side of my beard is completely gray, and then the tips on the other side.
Yeah, no. I got a gray hair here and a gray hair there, and it just pissed me off. And then I got like 2 in my mustache, 1 on each side.
Well, here's the thing, bro. You could go either way, man. You could go just for men and get it all blacked out.
Yeah, man.
You could go just for men and get it all grayed out.
No, I'm going back black again. I'm gonna have to hit it. I'm gonna have to hit it. Yes. By this time next week, you'll see it. It's gonna be all. It's gonna be all black. It's gonna be super black. It's gonna be super black.
Blacker than your hair on top of your head.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think the listeners need to see that, bro.
Yeah. Bro, man, it's like when you're wearing the mask still, because I still wear my mask every time I leave out,
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't really worry about it. Like I shaved the last 2 days because I had to go in the office the last 2 days. Yeah. So I shaved my sides, but prior to that, I hadn't shaved in like 2 weeks prior to that. And, had a little stubble on one side, a little stubble on the other side.
That's why I used to call you Babyface back in the day.
Yeah, I know.
How long? When did you get a mustache, cuz?
Bruh, I was in the military, so 20, 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the mustache then because it was having to shave every day.
Yep.
And dude, I would sit there and have inspection, and I wouldn't have shaved. I wouldn't have shaved all week long.
Yeah. Yours just didn't grow.
Yeah, it didn't grow.
Drill Sergeant.
Didn't grow. Thank you, Drill Sergeant. It didn't grow.
But you know what, though? I'm not going to lie. I didn't get mine until I started shaving, too. Because my drill sergeant, man, he caught anything and everything. He don't care if it was there or not there. He imaginary. He's seen it anyway.
Right.
So you had to make sure he's seen you shaving that morning in the restroom.
Now I do use a straight razor now. I have a straight razor that I'll go through and just keep my line, when I want to. But that's just on days that I need to shave.
Yeah, some old girl scared me with a straight razor. I ain't putting that thing under my own neck.
As we do each week, we like to close the show with just a little bit of inspiration. See, some people thrive on competition. They need that thrill of victory or even the agony of defeat to get them going. But see, in reality, in your everyday life, your only competition is you. See, your goal every day is not to beat the other person. Your goal is to be better than you were the day before. See, whether you're a banker, a postman, flipping burgers, or even Tom Brady coming back for another season, the goal is to be better than you were the day before. See, with that mentality, your ultimate victory is at hand.
Man, I'm going to start remembering that. I just got to be better than I was the day before.
That's it. That's it.
And do that continuously.
That's it.
Man, that's a beautiful thing. All these jewels that you drop, man. I'm gonna start calling you the jeweler.
Change my name from Russ to Jacob.
To Jacob. Where's Jacob at?
Right.
No, the positivity is wonderful, man. That was great.
Appreciate it. And as always, Manspace Nation,
we out of here.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Manspace.
Whichever platform you listen to us on, make sure you subscribe and don't miss a show.
Remember to keep up with all the Manspace updates on our website, themanspacepodcast.com.
And you can follow us on Instagram at ManspaceNat1.
Until next time, Manspace Nation, he's Les, I am Russ, and we are out of here.
No, I got ugly feet. I ain't getting my feet done.